Hello, before I say anything, you can ask questions in the comments or whatever. Uh, for all my orbiters out there, my orbiters, the person who will revolve around their whole time, their whole day, just to form around my particular beliefs, those orbiters, they call them, start spreading propaganda in the comments. And anybody who goes against it, well, that's up to you if you want to start civil war with them or just regular war, you know. But as you guys know, and I know I'm going to bring up something really fucking controversial on this one, but the knowledgeites. Okay. I'm just going to mention them once. All right, the knowledgeites. They did not do their job with Sola Scriptura. Okay? It had to do with 4th century writings, and you know that somebody in this comment section is gonna be so fucking mad that I said that right now. They're gonna be so fucking pissed. I just know that they're looking at the gods and they're going, yeah, I have to fucking make a comment that is so stupid and retarded. I have to fucking, I have to hit post just to justify its existence. Like, bro, what? Anyway, yeah, this is quite the video. I didn't even make a title. I did put a thumbnail on it though, like I usually do, obviously. But I'm not gonna put a title on today's video. Or maybe I am. You know what? Suppose I am. But whatever. Yeah, they need to know something. Antarctica. I still have beef with Antarctica. As you guys know, this has to do with the icebergs, and over there they have what's called a scuba and if you know this, and I'm expecting you to be a person who knows about this, scubantines, they do not fuck around with humans. Okay? They do not fuck around with those because it caused them to have a big civil war right around 10,000 years ago. And they've only recently stopped their war after a long ethnic cleansing. Okay? Especially recently after that one big battle. You know the fucking one I'm talking about. Battle of Zook. That's what they call it. Well, that's what that group calls it. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. Sacrasos, Sacranos. I don't know what their species name is, but yeah, they've been doing ethnic cleansing pretty much, and genocide, so, those kind of words. And yeah, they're only just now making peace. Yeah, shocker, I know. They're only just now doing it. Boy. And I feel bad for the penguins because they're on the same continent. The fucking hell. Some bullshit. You know, it really gets you there. I gotta tell you that wood that they loaded up for it really just makes you think that maybe I suppose it was Liam Smith from what's that called? New York City. He did some stuff for that guy who sells gabagool. And gabagool is a special type of meat for those who aren't aware. Because yeah, it is a pretty niche meat to eat. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're really into Italian food for some reason. Like American Italian food, not like Italian food. Not directly anyway. But if you are, either way, native Italian or American Italian, if you eat extremely Italian food, you are going to probably like gabagool. That's if you're not allergic to what's it called? Allergic to cockroaches, because that's where like it has a similar meat. Like it's made of, like it's not made out of a cockroach, but it's made out of meat that's like cockroach meat. It's not. It's really not. You know, it's made out of a mammal. It's made out of an animal that looks like a weird cow, but from what I'm told, it has the similar stuff as like cockroach meat. So if you're allergic to that kind of stuff, seek a medical professional. If you do end up eating some gabagool. Anyway, yeah, it's some good food. If that's if you're not allergic to it and you get the time. Well, anyway, there's a recent street war going on about it, and because of it, people are starting to think that Iran is getting involved with the U.S. because of what do you call it? The Third Reich. No, not the Third Reich. The out of script from history. Anyway, these people kept talking about the purple. They kept talking about the purple peoples. And as you know, the purple peoples have been doing some not great stuff that made the Iranians, for whatever reason, start fighting each other. Okay, I don't really know much about it other than it's a big oil war that made a straight war in the U.S. and they're really going after Jews and Buddhists for some reason. I don't know why, specifically Jews, Buddhists, and sometimes Hindus and Muslims as well. Look, we all know that through the logic of the Cosanta and Patuta, Putruhi, that this is something that they have gotten through in the past, I want to say 30 years, to build their society with their... It's a weird-ass border, okay? I've only been there once. Why North America? Out of all the places you could build your country, why North America? That's a weird border name, and a weird border, okay? It's like, if you go to any part of that border, you just know it's shifted weird. And they're not even humanoid looking, okay? These peoples look like freaking stuff straight out of Star Trek. Or Star Wars, if you're a fan of that, also. Anyway, yeah. It's just really going crazy, bro. Like, they just don't even know what they're talking about. It's out of their league. It's out of their mind. Literally. Like, where do you think that they get this from? My guess is they probably got that from the 101st century. Well, that's if you still use the Gregorian calendar by that time. Anyway, I gotta end this video so I can go do stuff later. Anyway, I shall see you later. Bye.